You guys grab your coffee, take a seat, get comfortable. We'll settle in here. You are in the Disaster and Emergency Preparedness Committee meeting for GETAC. If you're going to Cleveland, you're on the wrong flight. We'll get started with roll call. There's several people who are en route right now, so we'll kind of amend this. Reagan, if you'll keep me honest later when they show up. I am here. Tim Berry.
Here.
Brad Gowdy's going to be here in just a second. Doug Havron.
Present.
Wanda Helgeson.
Here.
Tom Hutchin.
Here.
Emily Kidd. Nim Kidd. They're on the way. I know that's the other two people. Robbie Kirk.
Here.
Frank Marshall.
Here.
Margaret McGraw. Matt Minson, not going to be here. Dr. Morber.
Here.
Sharon Knowles. That's odd. She's supposed to be, I talked to her. Yeah. That's actually concerning. She may just be delayed in traffic. Dr. Nemeth. Where's Ira? Ricky Reeves.
Here.
Denise Rose. Dave Taylor.
Here.
Kenneth Webb.
Here.
So we've got 11. We have a quorum. Okay, we have a quorum. We'll call this to order. You guys have the minutes attached to the packet. If you have any questions about that, let me know at the end. Otherwise, those will stand as they've been presented. I would like a motion to approve at the end of the meeting. And second it. Okay, and that stays open if you guys find something you want to change. I would ask members of the audience as well, if you'll look through that email list server, the second page on your packet. Do they have those in the audience? Do we put, okay, 2, 3, so that's like 4. How many people are on this list, Reagan? I mean, it's got to be like, what? So we have 300 people on this disaster committee list server. I think that's pretty cool. Probably one of our bigger success stories, honestly, is the ability to communicate pretty rapidly. I've tried, at least from my perspective, not to overuse that, but I have also tried to keep stuff coming out, routinely, not frequently, but routinely, so that you have some sense of the system's working and moving on. If you want to add somebody or if you want to delete somebody, it's pretty easy. Email Reagan or come see her. It says regan@strac.org. So we're going to reorder things. I know this is going to stun you guys. The overview of social media, number 1, Locke Mullen he's from Fort Bend, right? Fort Bend County OEM. We're going to push that to May. He couldn't be here today, so that'll be agenda item number 1 in May. And for those that don't know, if you come to anything next time at GETAC, I would come for the 30-minute presentation on this social media piece. I've never been a huge social media fan necessarily. I'm probably too old to really completely understand it. I don't care if you get a Coke from the fridge as a tweet. I mean, I don't care. But a lot of people do care. And one of the things that's been fascinating from Locke's presentations I've sat through is the amount of real-time intelligence that we can gather. So it becomes less about a PIO function to tell people stuff, although that has a role. It's really about figuring out what's going on in your community, and it's pretty amazing, some of the tools. What I wanted him to show us, when you have a Twitter account, you go, well, how, you just see these things spinning by. Well, how would I know? But there are tools out there that will help you geolocate, like within 10 or 20 miles of a certain dot on the map. Any tweets about, so you can put some filters with some geographic parameters and other things. Well, now we're kind of, we're not drinking from the